Capital gains reliefs. Capital gains tax reliefs are options to defer or postpone the payment of capital gains on the sale or transfer of a specified asset. The Capital Gains Tax Act allows for the transfer of specified assets without imposing tax on the seller in a number of circumstances. And we covered those circumstances yesterday. When we say maybe it was a transfer between spouses or between companies under the same control or from your private use of an asset to now business use. Those in those cases we can postpone the payment of or maybe you sold your PPR, then you buy another PPR. You can postpone or defer the payment of CGT. So these are just the examples that I was saying to say in this case you can have this relief or you can postpone or defer the CGT payment. Transfer of assets between group members, transfer of assets between spouses, raw forward relief on disposal of PVR, reinvestment relief, incorporation relief, installment relief, relief on damaged or destroyed asset that we just covered. Then a relief on this exemption to elderly persons. We know that there is that exemption on the sale of marketable securities and elderly person or an exemption on the sale of a PPR by an elderly person. So normally these are the three questions that you have to ask yourself when you are given a CGT question. So they will give you maybe 10 assets. You don't combine the assessment. You have to do an assessment for each and every asset separately. We don't combine, especially now because of these changes. So the first question is you have to ask yourself, okay, you are told that Mr. Godot sold his Tundra for 20,000 pounds, and the cost of the Tundra was 5,000 pounds. He acquired the Tundra in 2015. So the first question is the asset the Tundra a specified asset? Certainly not. A Tundra is not a specified asset. Then you just close the case because we don't have a case here because the asset that was sold is not a specified asset. Therefore, there are no capital gains consequences. Then the next question is the taxpayer a non-trader in a specified assets? Okay. Maybe I actually buy and sell Tundras. So, or maybe I actually buy and sell houses. So in that case, we cannot say it's capital gains. A house to me, it will be inventory. So it's not capital gains. To me, there's no capital gains to me. Then number three was the asset acquired after dollarization. This now we are talking about the debts. So now we have two important debts now, the dollarization and the de-dollarization debt. So the dollarization debt was 1 February 2009, the de-dollarization was 22 February 2019, 10 years after dollarization. So we now know what will be the implications. So these assets are excluded from CGT because they do not meet the definition of a specified asset. All movable assets, vehicles, machinery, furniture, etc. This one is old. We have to remove intangibles because now they are included. They are part of specified assets. Loans and overdrafts, these are not marketable securities, therefore, there are no capital gains consequences. But debentures, they are marketable securities. So there are capital gains consequences. This is the end. Do we have questions? This is the opportunity to ask questions. Topic Kasarandepo, which topics are we here to cover? No, 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 no. I'll give you the assignment that we're given, and I'll also give you the solution after relooking at it. Because I did the solution when I was just still part 4 1. So yeah. So that one will stretch you, I know, but it's a good one. Mm. Any other questions, contributions? Which topics are we left with? Uh, hmm? Nah, no, it's not really. Sandu ya Sara. Pane imwe yasara iri besides Vede. Hmm. Yeah, we covered partnership just before CGT, but we will repeat it for the sake of the new joiners. But it's very simple. Partnership is very simple. I repeat, partnership is very simple. Okay. Hakuna munhu asingazi. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, Saka, we see what to do. Inoshanda sei. Okay. So, do we have questions? Looks like everyone is happy, so we can call it a day.